Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a great day. And hello, June. You are here on time. I hope you are having fun with your new products that you got yesterday. And I hope everybody else is having a fabulous Friday and getting ready for this weekend. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend, which is too bad because we had beautiful weather the past 2 days, but I've been stuck inside crafting. That's okay. Today I'm going to go over some Father's Day / manly. So it doesn't necessarily need to be Father's Day, but maybe you've got a man in your life who's got a birthday coming up, or you just want to send him a card just because, or maybe someone's retiring. There's lots of options to use these products, but I'm going to go through and show some of the things we have. And this is just a small amount of what we have on the website. I just grabbed some of my favorites that I think you guys might like as well. And without further ado, I am going to also, I'm going to do a bit of a demo as well, so stay tuned for that. Quickly, we have our open house coming up. Yay! Finally, I feel like it's been so far out, but now it's finally coming up. Next week, Friday and Saturday. If you need more information on that, it's on the website, or you can reach out to us via email or phone call. And like demos, yes, June. And if you have any questions, let us know. We do have card classes coming up. If you haven't seen, we have got our Lisa Horton card class, little workshop that is on Thursday, the 20th of June, I believe, and the 22nd, which I think is a Saturday of June. So if you're interested in that, you can come and have some fun with us. And then we also, which has just been put up online, is our masculine card class. So that, again, could be twisted into Father's Day, birthday, or really any time. So that's very exciting. I am going to go ahead and flip my camera over. Oops. Oh, yeah, no, I did do it. I hit a different button this time, so I wasn't sure what was happening. All right, so I'm going to get started with my card that I did a video on recently and posted online, and I'm going to just talk about these products too. So this is a Creative Expressions. These are actually both Creative Expressions dies. This is a die that die cuts and embosses. So that is how I got that cool effect. I did post a little snippet of me inking it. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that on it's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So wherever you're watching from, you can go watch it there. And then this is also a brand new sentiment that is from Creative Expressions as well. So we have, this is the one I used for this card. This is the Super Cards. This is the Dream Card Collection. And you can see it's got a lot of that embossing detail. There are stamps that will be coming in soon that actually match and coordinate with these dies. So once we get those in, I'm going to do a little stamp and the die cut to show you how they look together. But right now we just have the dies, but you don't even need the stamp necessarily because it does have that nice embossing detail. And then you can actually ink. I have a little sample of it inked as well. And you can see with the ink, it pops differently. It just picks up on some of those embossed areas different than the way I did this card. So you still got that black behind. All right, so that's one. We actually have 3 sets. This one is vintage cars. And the windows do pop out of all of these. It would be really cool to add some vellum behind, like a black vellum maybe. I just used I wanted it to look shiny, so I used the Miri cardstock. Then we have the classic cars. Again, any car lovers, doesn't even necessarily need to be any men. Maybe if you've got a girl in your family. So those are the new Creative Expressions. To go with this, there is this tire track die. So there are 2 different ones. You've got one that actually looks like the full tire. And then this one reminds me of like the tracks that if you're doing a burnout. I don't really know much about cars. That's the look that it would give on the road after. And then you got your tire. And this also die cuts and embosses as well. Then we have this really cool edger dies. These are tool borders. We've got some things that I think are called like a washer or a lug nut or a nut of some sort. But this I know is something that's used in cars. I have it on my tires. Don't know what it's called. Then we've got some gears. This is actually very good for anything. It doesn't necessarily need to be car gears, but just gears in general. Kind of reminds me of men. Then we've got all of these tools that could be used just maybe if they like tools and are a handyman, but also works with the cars too. And then we've got the 2 screw borders as well. And these also die cut and emboss. All right, so that is the Creative Expressions New Men stuff. I forgot to get that die. Well, you'll have to come back then, June. All right, next one. These are dies as well, and I love these. Mary Ann created an awesome card with it, so I'm going to show you the product first. So this is Moonstone. This is from Hunky Dory. This is called the Toolbox. Comes with 8 different dies. And then Marianne created this lovely card from it, and she used the Miri cardstock so it looks like real metal. Some of these tools, I don't know what they are, but that's okay. There we've got those things that are on my car that I, again, don't know the name of, but I know they're there. And then you can see this is really cool. She actually added a bit of ink to the ends of the brush, if it'll focus. Doesn't like that Miri cardstock on camera, but she inked it so it looks like it's actually got like leftover paint on it or something, which is really nice. So that's a really cool card that she did. These also emboss as well as die cut. Then if there's any music lovers out there, or maybe any rock and roll fans, we've got this music die set that also embosses. Again, this isn't specific to Father's Day, so this could be used for maybe a girl who loves Taylor Swift or a girl who likes music. This is just a way to interpret it into Father's Day too. Then again, this is actually kind of a thing for me. I'm a huge beer lover, so this could be used again for anyone who just likes beer. Cheers to you, or Father's Day. I know lots of fathers who like beer, and this actually comes with a little grain of wheat it's in beer. We've got the beer. This also embosses too. We've got the bottle version, my favorite. We've got the bottle cap. Then we've got some bubbles as well as a bottle opener. I love this for myself. But again, it would be perfect for Father's Day. I have a father in my mind who I know would fit this perfectly as well. Sticking on the same theme of beer, we have this Mary Ann Designs beer die and stamp set. So you got 3. So you just stamp, and then you would die cut after, and then it's really easy. Plus the coloring on this would be so easy because it's not too detailed. So you got lots of open areas to color in very nicely. And then where do I want to go after that? We'll go back into some Hunky Dory because I wanted to show these off. I'll do the demo at the end. I'm going to do the demo at the end because I don't have many products to show. I'm actually almost done, but these are some Hunky Dory things I want to show. So it makes at least 2 cards, but I've always managed to make at least 4, if not more. So that you can always make more than that. This is called DIY Dad. It's a luxury topper set. Comes with 2 sheets of your cardstock plus all of your pre-die cut toppers that just pop out of the page. And we've got maybe handyman in your family or anyone that's good with tools. This is a very good one for those men in your life. And it does say DIY Dad, you're the best, and #1 dad. So it's a very dad one, but again, just don't have to use those ones. You can just use another sentiment for any guy in your family or friend. Then this one is very dad specific. It says world's best dad, just for you, super dad. You're a hero, I think, is another one that's hidden down here. And then you got trophy, and then you got 2 pages of cardstock that match. And again, these are pre-die cut. Perfect Father's Day card, and it's got that luxury foiling. Another dad specific one, kind of. This one's not dad specific, or this one, but this one is. It says world's greatest dad in a mug, and then it's got lots of different supplies on the inside. Got like some tools, some paintbrushes, and this is just a topper sheet. Now this one is really cool. I'm going to open this one up because I love it. So inside of here, this is called Build a Topper Pads for Marvelous Men. And on the front, it does have some inspiration. Then on the inside, you've got all these different elements that pop out. So this apron pops out, the screwdriver, that's not a screwdriver, that's a hammer, pops out. And then maybe if someone likes games, like, oh my gosh, there's so many men I know that already I could make so many cards out of this for them. I have a man in my life that I know he likes games like this. He's got a dartboard, loves cards, would be perfect for him. And then we've got 2 of each page. Oh, actually 3 of each page. Then we've got another style here. So we've got kind of a bar scene, we've got a travel scene, we've got trains and cars, like classic, as well as nice dressed up version. So we've got some suit and tie, we've got a belt, glasses, a hat, a really nice watch, some nice shoes, and a really nice wallet. And again, we've got 3 of those. And then you've got your backgrounds that all of those will fit onto. You get 3, and then 3 more of these. Lots of awesome cards to be made out of this. All right, almost done. Just quickly want to show we have this Mary Ann cutting sheet. So you just cut out the circles and squares, stick a sentiment on, and then you've got a card. How easy is that? Some more sentiments. I want to show you stamp. So we've got 2 Frog's Whiskers stamp. Got a smaller one that says Happy Father's Day and a larger one that says Happy Father's Day as well. Then we have a woodware stamp that's got some different Father's Day kind of words. We've got granddad, uncle, grandfather, bonus dad, papa, my hero. You are without a doubt the very best. And then dad, father, Mr. Wonderful. Then we've got some frantic stamper dies. This one just reminded me of men, but it does have a Father's Day in here. The golfing especially, I have a lot of men in my life who golf. That's why that stuck out. Then we've got these really awesome hats, tie, mustaches, and the little face cover, I think is what that is. And then the #1 dad fan with a hand. And now this one is not, again, Father's Day specific, but I liked the beers. And here it kind of spoke to me with the Father's Day, but I just wanted to show that quickly. All right, getting to the end, I only have these left to show, and then I'm going to do my demo. So this, we only have a few of these left. These are the best dad wordy sheets. It comes with 4 sheets. 2 are black and 2 are white. And you've got so many different dad sayings. Like goes on and on. You could create so many cards out of that. We've got this men's leisure time, which I do have card samples of. So I'm going to show that. These 2 actually kind of work perfectly. You'll see that these are from here. So I added, not the sentiments. Sentiments are from a different pack because I didn't want to open one because we are so low on stock. So I just used one that we have plenty of stock of, but this is a wordies as well. So it's the same brand and style, just a different pack. And then these images are all from the men's leisure time. So this one reminded me of Father's Day because it's like a father and son. And then this one just says life's good. Maybe you've got a father who loves his dog and reading. And then this one speaks volumes to me because of the golfing. Golfing is a huge thing, especially where I live. And I did actually cut that out in 3D it. Then we've got a Say It With Style pocket pad that you can color in. We've got lots of, this is actually called For the Men, so lots of men's things in here, not Father's Day specific, as well as this little stamp of a fisherman on a boat. Again, I'm sure there's lots of fathers out there who fish. All right, let's get into a demo. So I'm going to use this. Oh, I actually forgot. I have product hidden behind me that I wanted to show, and I don't know what I did with it. Well, anyway, there's a Dad's Life collection from 3/4 Design. There's 6x6, 12x12, and 8x8 paper pad. And then there's also a card making kit as well as this 3/4 mini project sheet. So again, perfect for Father's Day, perfect for dads, or perfect for just men in general. This one is the Dad's Life mini project sheet. I did I pre-cut, fussy cut all of these out. And these are really basic shapes to cut out, super easy. The most difficult part was probably cutting out the center of that, but was easy still. I'm going to try and out of all of these elements that come in here, make a card as well as a tag for my dad. So let's get creative. This is going to be my base of my card, my background. So that's why I've got that. I'm just going to layer it and kind of lay it out how I want, and then I'll piece it together. This is what I do most times just because I'm also limited on the elements I have since I'm just using what comes in the mini project sheet. So I want that here. I think I want the car on the card, but it would also pop really nicely down there. It's so hard to, because you got so many options, but I think I do want the car up here. And I'm going to leave a spot so I could add a Happy Father's Day. And my dad in particular is always on his phone. He works off his phone too. So that's why. So I'm going to make sure I include this phone because yes, that is it's like a joke in our family because he's always on it, but he's working. So it makes sense. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to stick a Happy Father's Day sentiment in this square. And then up here, I think I'm going to do this in the center. That maybe not in the center. We'll do that there. And then I've got these kind of two like grunge flowers that I've cut out. And I'm going to stick that at the bottom. And then maybe put my wallet over top. But I still want a spot for sentiment, so I am going to move this around a little bit. I'm going to move it down and maybe I don't even know if I want this clock on here. It might take up too much space. Stick one behind, one in front, and let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I actually quite like that. So I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to start building this. So I'm going to take some glue. This is the Art by Marlene glue. I like this because usually it's got some dried glue on the tip and I just pull it off like such and that's good to go. But I like this glue because it's got that small nozzle, so it makes it a lot easier to make less mess because I'm a messy crafter, but it's hard not to be a messy crafter. And then I'm just going to place this. I don't want to place it too far down because I am going to stick a sentiment. So I'm going to put this here. And the reason I'm using a different piece of cardstock for my background is because my car, I mean, I could angle it, but I want it to go straight like this. And it slightly goes off the edge a little bit. And I like to have a border that's a bit darker around my card anyway. It just makes your card pop. Yes, you bought that glue. You like the clock. I like the clock too, but hopefully it looks good where it is. All right, get some scissors, and I'm just going to cut off the overhang. And then I'm going to stick this down now. So I'm going to use some glue again. This time I'm going to use the 450 quick dry adhesive glue. I just prefer this for my card bases because it doesn't warp or anything. It doesn't warp my paper, whereas this sometimes will depending on how thin the paper is that I'm using. But this never warps my cardstock, hence why I'm using it. It's an amazing glue. It's the Helmar 450. Again, I'm just getting glue on that. I'm gonna flip that over, create a little bit of a border. Push that down, make sure the glue's all pushed in. And then I'm debating, I am going to 3D this. So I'm going to take my 3D foam squares And I'm going to place the phone, because that's the largest of the two, just where I want it. And then I'm going to stick the car like so. Back the car up, put it in reverse. All right, there we go. And I'm going to 3D. I'm not going to 3D the phone. I'm going to 3D the beer. So that way I've got some like different dimensions. It just adds a bit more interest to the card. And I'm going to do it on a slight angle as well. And then I'm going to 3D this. What kind of glue are you using? This is the 450. All right, now I'm going to foam pad. Where did I put them? Right here. It's a smaller one. Bottom. And then I'm going to angle this as well, like that. And then I'm going to cut this, trim this down. I never measure, so you'll see me do this on a lot of my lives. I just guess. I feel like I've got a pretty good eye. That was a very bad eye. I just jinxed myself. You can see it was really crooked. But that's okay. It's going to my dad. He will notice. He's the type of person that will. Okay. Maybe I will make my border thin to try and fix this. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to make a thin border, but hopefully not too thin that it completely disappears. So this is usually what happens on my live. I normally mess something up in some sort of way, but it's life. And there we go. I fixed it. Problem solved. Just make sure I don't get it too thin. There we go. Magic. Wouldn't even know that it was crooked. So all I need to do now is just add a quick sentiment down here. I totally forgot to grab a sentiment. Hi, B. I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. And I just showed a bunch of men's and Father's Day items. So this is the one card. Again, so cute, but so easy. I'm starting to lose my voice for some reason. Disregard that. Now I'm going to do my tag. So my tag, I've got the layout. Just got to glue the green down first. I don't know what's happening to my voice, but I'm sure it'll come back in a couple seconds. The more I talk, the more it'll come back maybe. All right, so I'm going to stick this behind. And I do want a spot to actually like say to Dad, love Emily. So I'm leaving this upper corner empty. Actually, I'm playing around with it more now. Okay, I definitely want this glued in that corner. So I'm going to do that. And then stick this down. I don't want it peeking over the edge. Actually, that would have been cool. Cut off around. Oh, I should have done that. Anyway, we're here now. Stick that there and the clock there. So I'm going to 3D the clock. Find my foam pads. I always tend to lose those. Hi, Linda. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I hope you are getting to enjoy some nice weather. Hi, Jennifer. I hope you're enjoying your day off. I'm jealous. All right. And I hope you're enjoying the sun, Jen. Hopefully you're not stuck inside. That would be a bummer. All right, now I've got the clock 3D'd, and I'm going to 3D the flower as well. And that should be enough. I really don't need that many foam pads on here because this cardstock's quite thick. And I'm going to stick that in the corner. And then I'm going to do the wallet 3D as well. Oops. And, I'm changing my mind. Where do I want this wallet? I kind of like it here. I changed my mind. There we go. There is my tag and my card. So again, I made these two out of this one project sheet. These are very affordable. And again, just the two. I just need to add my sentiments. They're so adorable. And I know my dad's going to love these. I could actually even turn this into a bookmark, which would be kind of cool. I'm just going to add some string. I'm going to add some brown or blue string at the top. All right, so that is that. Quickly before I go, I want to show everyone this awesome tool. I have talked about it, I think, once before when we first kind of got it. Got ink on my hand. But this is a game-changing tool. This is something that you don't realize that you need or that you needed until you had it. This is the gotcha tool from Sizzix, designed by Stacy Park, and it does come with a little stand to stand on your workspace. Now, this is amazing because of how magnetic it is. I can add so many different stamps and layers to this. I'm just going to use the larger ones. So I'm just going to keep adding stamp after. These are all magnetic letterpress stamps. That's why I'm saying stamp, not die. Got my sentiment here that will add another sentiment. I've got a lot of layers on here. Oh, those tools are popular. Yes, these are awesome. So, and then if like when I'm looking for something, I'll just take it off like that because it's easier to get to the back. But it is amazing, especially if you've got these little small dies or little small sentiments. They're amazing to stick on here. And then I'll usually just slide it off the edge to take it off because it's kind of hard because it's so magnetic. You just push it off and then you got it. Whoop. And this is on sale. Dennis just put it on sale today for you guys. So I think it's going to come. It's just on sale, I think, for the weekend only. So make sure you order this before it goes back to regular price, because I'm telling you, this tool is amazing. If you don't have it, you are missing out. And once you get it, you're going to wonder how you went your whole craft life without using one or getting one. But these are awesome. I am obsessed. I have one on every workstation I'm doing, especially when I'm die cutting, because I lose these all the time. But especially in the buckets, I lose them here. And they're easy to see as well when you're working. So if it's here, standing up, I'm like, oh, I can see my bird stamp behind. The price I will drop in the comment section once I jump off this live. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, this again on sale. Yeah, I love it. All right, I think I have covered everything I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys had fun, maybe learned something new. If not, hopefully you just had fun at least. I actually will not be live next Friday because of our open house. I might go live, but it won't be like one of these lives. It'll just be me kind of maybe showing what kind of fun we're having here. So don't be waiting in case I'm not live exactly at 12 because I might be busy in the middle of teaching some cards. So don't go on at 12 waiting for me to pop up because I unfortunately might not. But I will be back the week after, and I'm sure I'm going to have something fun and exciting to demo for you guys by then. But if you haven't noticed, I have been posting a lot more to our social media. I have had more time on my hands, plus I've been able to get more creative. So you can go back and see the things I have posted already, or if you want to see what I'm posting coming up, make sure you follow us on both. We post the same thing on YouTube, well, Facebook and Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, it's about the same anyway. So you're not missing out on much if you're on the Facebook. Facebook, though, is where we post a majority of our stuff. So it's the best place to be. We do have our Crafting with Ecstasy group. So we'd love to see some of your card samples. If you have any questions too, drop them in the comments. Hi, and oh gosh, I hope I pronounced this right. Annette, yes, sorry. I'm a terrible reader and pronouncer. You'll notice that a lot while watching me. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully we don't get this rain this weekend. Fingers crossed. I want to enjoy the sun. But I will see you guys in 2 Fridays. But maybe I'll try and, I keep saying but. Anyway, I'm going to see if maybe I can try and go live another day next week to try and make up for me missing next Friday. So you might catch me on a random live sometime next week, but you might not. So don't hold me to it. All right. Take care, everyone. I will see you guys. Bye.